People who are Republicans and people who
8 states in 5 days. Clinton and Gore hit the road in search of Perot supporters and victory in November. A 29-year-old California woman, the abortion pill, and a big decision from the U.S. Supreme Court. And Eye on America. Tonight, an old favorite makes a big comeback. We'll show you why.
Who cut the hole in the bag? I did, you did. I say, well, what do you call this? Are you ready? I call it Peking duck.
This is the CBS Evening News. Good evening, Dan Rather reporting from CBS News Worldwide headquarters in New York. Bill Clinton and Al Gore are off and running after the Democratic convention. They are up in the polls just now, but they know that can change quickly, so they boarded a bus today for a 5-day campaign swing. Ready to pick up any former Ross Perot supporters looking to hitch a ride. Correspondent Richard Threlkeld is traveling with the candidates.
Today, the Clinton-Gore ticket was on the road from New York to New Jersey, determined to exorcise the demons of defeat of 4 years ago, when the Dukakis ticket took a couple of weeks off after the convention and never recovered. There was a big send-off on the streets of Midtown Manhattan to inaugurate the general election campaign against George Bush, and the effort continues to woo the Ross Perot vote.
Join the campaign for Clinton and Gore.
Last night, in an acceptance speech that ran almost an hour, Bill Clinton served notice the Democrats are not about to let the Republicans seize the issue of family values.
I'm fed up with politicians in Washington lecturing the rest of us about family values. Our families have values, but our government doesn't. The thing that makes me angriest about what's gone wrong in the last 12 years is that our government has lost touch with our values while our politicians continue to shout about them. I'm tired of it.
The Democratic Party has now fallen in behind Bill Clinton, but it's been so long since the Democrats won a presidential election. Last night they seemed to be trying to make true believers of themselves.
We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it.
Clinton and Gore will spend the next 5 days on an 8-state bus tour of the Midwest, which they must win if they're to win in November. In a stop at Camden, at least some voters who were leaning toward Ross Perot are now thinking about Clinton.
He wants to pick the country up, and that's where we are. We're in the gutter.
In a CBS News New York Times poll taken after Ross Perot dropped out, a majority of Perot supporters now tell us they would support a Clinton ticket. And a Clinton-Gore ticket now leads a Bush-Quayle ticket in our poll, 58% to 35%. Still, Democrats learned to their sorrow 4 years ago just how quickly a post-convention lead in the polls can evaporate. Richard Threlkeld, CBS News, Camden, New Jersey.
One footnote, just a short time ago, Governor Clinton campaigning said he would not rule out offering a cabinet position for Ross Perot if Clinton is elected president in November. Out campaigning in Wyoming today, President Bush made a direct pitch to Perot voters to swing his way in November. Mr. Bush said that he can deliver the change voters want this election year. Vice President Dan Quayle was in another part of the country, delivering the same line to Perot supporters. Quayle also opened some lines of attack on the Clinton-Gore ticket. Wyatt Andrews reports.
Vice President Quayle